Hi there, brick builders. Today we got another first on this channel. We got our first human set, and typically for this channel it's a set like made for me. It's a 6+ set. We are talking about the Qman W1927 8-toothed bulldozer ready for action for all your needs to break in banks and other stuff here. And it does provide us with 247 pieces, 2 minifigs, and is of course a playset. But before breaking into it, first things first, we have the box. This box comes with a lot of things that you can do with the set. It shows us all the pieces and various action scenes not to break into. On the side we got a minifig in almost its original size, and on the back we got another scene with pointed out all the features and stuff we get here, and of course all the play features we're gonna get inside. On the top we're gonna get informed that our villain is called Lucian and the police lady in here is called Ella. Let's have a look at the instruction. First of all, it's noticeable that all the design in there resembles the box very well. The instructions themselves are parted into 2 parts, one for the cycle and one for the bulldozer. But first you're gonna be informed how to put the figurines together, and then you can start with your journey to a police vehicle on 3 wheels. So we got also a dog in there for pleasure. Inside those instructions all steps are grayed out. There is a lot of sub-assemblies in there shown. The instructions are rather easy, they are big enough and they are well built and well done, so there was no problem with building the set at all in this case. The thing is ready after 26 steps on 22 pages. On the downside, but typically for Qman, we got stickers and we got quite a lot of them in there. There's nothing printed really except for the figurines, but it's all stickers and you may or may not want to have them. So here we got the motorcycle with Ella on there. She got her handcuffs. She got her bubblehead. These are bubblehead figurines. They don't look like Lego, but they're quite nice for playing for the kids. She even got a print on her head and in her face, of course, and on the front. Nothing on the back, and the feet are, I guess, dual molded, or they're also painted. I really don't know. Then we got our villain here, Lucian, of course, with a gun. We also see the hands here, they are molded with fingers in this case and with human in general. He also got a chest print and a print on his trousers. He doesn't get the dual molded feet, but they look a bit like it, just for the pronunciation. And also the back is printed with Lucian. And the most significant feature is for stating him as the villain per se. He got the mask. Thirdly, we got the police dog with police written on both sides of his harness, of his police harness, and a quite nice figurine that can't move in any way. There's no articulation, it's just static. But let's have a look at the bulldozer. He got his tooth in the front, but that's not really something that he should be, or Lucian should be proud about. But what he could be proud about are the tracks in the front. These do work very well. You get tires in the back. You also get a shovel in the front, the one with the blades on it, and this can be lifted and lowered just as you like it. It also, the roof can be moved, but I don't think this is intentional. I guess that's just because of the way it was built. Also, the motorcycle does work very well as a motorcycle. It does roll. It does roll easily and it does roll with no problems or effort needed. This cannot be said for seating down the figurines inside or better on the motorcycle, since they are not built to get seated and there's a lot of effort in there to put them in. It doesn't really work with the dog, and even Lucian is not fixated in his bulldozer. He is just sitting there loosely. And here we got the bobblehead figurine close up again, since yeah, not only that the head is bigger, it's just another technique inside, so there is no problem with that in there, it's just different. And as you know it, you can't put a bobblehead on a Lego figurine, except with glue. Also a bit odd is that you can put the whole set, when built, inside the box. To do that, you first remove the roof from the Bulldozer, then you can put the Bulldozer as a whole inside of the box and put everything else, including the instructions, inside there too, without needing to disassemble anything. I guess the whole thing shows about the box size and the amount of bricks or the contents you get. It's a bit odd, but I guess for playsets, producers and companies tend to use a bit bigger boxes than for standard adult stuff. Is that correct? Here we got the remaining pieces, or the leftover pieces. There are two hands in there. I guess they tend to break a bit faster than usual, and quite normal stuff. There is a bit of technique with the roof on the tooth Bulldozer and all that stuff, so it's not a real surprise that there are pins in there. So let's open the box, at least try to do that. I was desperately searching for the opening strips to cut, but thankfully I got a bunch of little helpers, so they helped me to find the right spot to cut the film and smash this box open. Time. And then inside you will find two bags with the two steps that we are using here, and the instructions with the stickers pinned to it, and that's basically it. As with most of the playsets, I got a bunch of little helpers here, and they also did most of the building of this set. That's proving that you not really need to be 6 to do that. So if you got a kid that is rather handy with the Lego stuff, it is gonna be a doodle for him or her to put this thing together. Which brings me to the first conclusions. This is Qman. Qman does produce a lot of playsets. The more adult sets are called Keyplay, but the bricks are the same and they're just okay. They are on the clutch power limit of Lego. They are rather similar in the experience there. The instructions are very okay, they are good, they don't pose any riddles. What lets the thing down is of course the stickers here, but others do this also. And yes, this scene is an action scene. It's the bad guy and the police lady here, and there are weapons and kids tend to use them with all the sounds they make as they think they do that. So you might be delighted by having your kid play with something like that, and you might not. This is totally on you. In the end, it's not directly again a thing of war, and even other companies that claim to protect kids from this type of business do have police sets and do have bad guys. So in the end, I guess it's okay. The bricks do have roughly the same clutch power as Lego does. It is not a Go Bricks niveau, it's of course no Kobe niveau, it's Lego niveau, so it's okay for a playset. There is a lot of quality in the colors, since there are no color variations to be found here, and there is no odd colors inside anywhere. Of course there's a bit of odd colors on the outside, but I guess that's like it should be. As I said, the building of the set is without any problems. The instructions pose no riddles. Even 5 or 6 year olds can without any problems understand these instructions, and once they got into putting bricks or things together, they can build the set with not a problem at all. Once ready, the fun doesn't end there, at least for the kids. There are a lot of play features in there that can be used for playing together. You got two parties here, and you got to have a lot of stuff that can be done with this set, even if once it is built. And of course, you can always rebuild it or change it. I don't think this is something for the shelf, except maybe the figurines, just to prove that human figurines can have very different styling, but it's not something I guess you would put on a shelf. 4 parts is to say that you don't get many parts, so maybe you get better sets to part out or get a part out value from them, unless you do really need those pieces here. Maybe you can use the tracks for a tractor or the wheels for something else, so this might justify the purchase. In general, it is a playset, it's gonna be a playset, and it's a good playset, so if you liked what you have seen, please tell it to Qman. Apropos liked what you have seen, if you liked this video, please give it a like. If you didn't like it, please comment me that. And if you want to have something like this every week, please subscribe. With that, have fun building, have fun watching, have fun playing, and see you.